Hello. That's a pretty lovely little sound drop there. That's pretty decent. Let's So that's kind of neat. Okay, because you can actually not every envelope does this, which is weird. So instead of using a a whatchamajigger, an evolution or something, I'm going to use the beat map to play notes. And I'm thinking, okay, so what we do is we just put the notes of a chord. Let's do like an E7 or just an E, straight up E minor. Here, let's do this. Learn key. What's up, Jason? Here, we'll throw in an occasional seventh, just for kicks here. And then just like turn the density way down on all of these things. Like we'll have just a tiny little bit here of each one, and then just let it trigger notes. See what happens. Well, there we go. Now it's going to keep doing the same pattern, though. That's kind of the thing. So let's change the rate. Let's make the rate like maybe quarter note. That might be nice. I wish there were a way to change the gate length on this thing. That'd be kind of nice. There isn't. Put your dang LFO in there, man. We're gonna put an LFO changing the location on the beat map, but we're gonna go really slow. That's the lowest it goes. Okay. There, we'll put one at 0.07. So it's like the automatic Padotron player right now. Change this. That was unexpected. So now I have a slow LFO modulating the amount of distortion. So that should kind of fade in and out. Oh yeah. Okay, we need to deal with this for a second here. But E, we're gonna go to E here. Yes, E. Yeah, but we need to do an actual minor scale. Would be nice. What? Where is my velocity levels? Oh, here. There's the problem. We can do some variance here in the length of notes as well, which is always a nice thing. And then we'll just put like a really, like 1, 3, 2 kind of thing. So then it basically flip-flops to the next value, as does the duration. So now, and then it goes, yeah, no, I'm figuring it out. This is the stuff that I don't really understand as much about. It's like the accompaniment and the melody and like the direction and stuff. But kind of. Yeah, it is a weird thing. This is a big key, is this duration thing. So the first thing is the rate, right? So that's governing everything. So this is like, 16 quarter notes worth in this particular length. So if you did a different extension to the melody line, it's going to trigger every 3 events or every 6 events. It's going to go to the next thing, right? So everything is governed by duration. And if you don't change any of that, then it's basically doing the exact same thing the whole time. So yeah, no, I'm getting this one. The more I just take time and just goof around with it, and now and I'm not even talking about accompaniment and stuff, because this is a whole other mess right here. But it works. Here I am generating a relatively coherent melody and a vague accompaniment part in real time. The Padotron is too loud. Got a new tripod for my face cam too, which is nice. Clamps onto my desktop. A lot nicer. I would say I don't really like this low duration note in there. That's a little weird. The thing that really bakes your noodle in this thing is when you start to think about the permutations of like rhythm. So every one step, and then this is on there for 4, 2, 1, right? So, and then each time though, it's changing the velocity, but it's not changing it every single step. It's changing it every 1 and then 3 steps. And then it's holding it for 5, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. But it just reversed because it hit a mutate and it went to reverse. So it's like pool balls, billiard balls bouncing off of each other. I mean, it's crazy. And I'll be completely honest, I think it sounds the best on piano. I just think it's a great combo. But I do like this on Rhodes too. I was goofing around with that a little bit the other day, and it ain't bad. This refill has, in my humble opinion, the best Rhodes samples that you can generally find in Reason. What I really need to do is compress the heck out of this thing up here, so the Padotronic machine doesn't take over the mix automatically. Now we could do some interesting stuff. Put this on like 3/16 notes. really set up some interesting rhythms. Oh, you know what I want to do now, though? You know what would be even better? I don't know, what am I looking at here? What am I doing? What am I doing? Where am I? Yeah. Singing bowls. Generate. That's what I'm looking for. Jesus. Init. There. Initialize. Yeah. Yeah, you can record this direct or send it to track or whatever. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous. Same thing, switch this to free roam, turn down the frequency a decent amount. The only thing I don't like is I think it's this. We're going ultra laid back today. Let's just say that. Let's see. Where could we get some unique drums? Are there any drums in no, that's not. No. Nope. Okay. My first thought, though, was to use that really weird drum synth that I have. It's every time I use it, it's like either horribly repellent and completely obnoxious, this thing, or you take the time and you try to beat it into shape, and that is a challenge, I will say. Let's see. I do have this drum sequencer. I'm not. I mean, it works. It does a thing. But the parts are not lined up. So this should be like D1, E, I think, what is it? C, D, E, F, G, A. Okay, C, D, E. It's easy enough. F, G, A. And then these guys are just off. And then these have the notes different. It's so dumb. And then each one's got an individual filter, which is pretty nutty. Now, the question is this the best way to actually generate that rhythm? Because it's pretty easy to. I was thinking of actually using this for drums, and that would be interesting. And then you just make sure that the keys line up. So, like C, we'll just do a custom. So basically C, D, E, F, G, and A. That's it. And then restrict the note range like massively to that. That's it. Velocity range, big range. Okay, crank up the steps. I would like a tape delay on this. I am curious about something. I was just thinking. I had a weird idea, and I don't know if it's going to work. The question is, can you send a Dr. Octorex a note command and have it automatically play an entire loop? Kind of like a launch pad or something like that. I don't think you can. Hmm. No, I don't think you can. That's hmm. I'm thinking like, is there any way to rig something up to make that work? I don't think so. Because you're basically doing like this kind of thing. You're changing loops, but I would think you would have to like remote override those somehow. Hmm. Could almost do it with my controller. Oh, in fact, I have a weird idea. Okay, first of all, no, stop, quit it. Okay, first of all, we're gonna get it off of the frickin' college drums. I was literally thinking about like just a nice like an 808. Are there 808? No, there's only six. Okay, so here's what I think I might want to try. This will be weird. I don't know if this is gonna work. Um, a MIDI out device. Okay. Now the question is, can we put a player on a MIDI out device? And I believe the answer is yes. Yes, you can. So I should be able to do that. Okay. And then, oh crap, what are those? Is it, I think it's just, okay, so that's getting a note. It's getting a note in. That's good. That's good to know. So it's basically going to be only six different sounds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then so on. So it'll be basically C1 to F1, I think. I think that's how it'll work. I don't know. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. But this is going to go on like uh, two measures. Is it going to work? We need to go to the panorama. Okay. And then can I lock? Can I like surface lock to this thing? Like that? Okay, so now if I hit run, what happens? Is it sending a note command? It is. It's sending a note command. But this is not changing. Okay. It's not doing what I expected it wanted to do. Okay, so let me think about this here. Oh wait, is it just on the wrong output? It might be. No, it's not. See, so this is not causing this to send out MIDI notes. Is what it looks to me. So it sends a note, and then right here, okay, it sends another note. But like, this thing doesn't seem like it's receiving that. I'm gonna have to do some research on that to figure out a way to do that, because that would be kind of cool. Oh well. It was worth a try. Yeah, you have to enable loop playback, though. That's the problem. So what I want it to do is, you know, you got a signal, and then it just switches. It switches to the next loop. Right, so by just hitting the pads, you should be able to do that, and then by receiving note information, it should be triggering the pads, but I think it isn't. I think that's what's happening. Because if I just play notes, it plays a slice. It's only doing a slice of the loop. Right? So yeah. It's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. That's all. But that's all right. I just wanted a generic rhythm in the background. So could you then just like key mapping, essentially, and then have the player controlling the combinator, and then basically have each one like doing one particular thing? Hmm. All right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna have to figure that out at another time. So, yeah, gonna cut tonight short. Not really short. These generative nights are usually on the shorter side. So, anyways, thanks for joining me. It's been a hoot.